have a mini map now that now that I have an enhanced retinal enhancement. Blah, 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 blah. Hello? Cindy Ooh, I didn't realize her name would pop up.
Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Oh, wow. I guess you're here about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
I never noticed.
It hasn't been that long, Cindy.
Hey.
I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty
You
intact.
look pretty much the same to me.
I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that well, things have been switched around a lot.
Yeah, you jerk.
Ever since the...
Ever since the first attack?
You are being very
sir.
sensitive about
The lab
this.
floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
I love this. This is so fun. Just standing there.
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time.
Sure he does.
Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
I'm pretty sure that's to the left.
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
My office.
Has my office been moved?
Why is it?
No, sir.
have to
You
change
still
that.
have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that.
Ha
Up 2 floors and make a right.
ha. Ha ha.
I need to get to Seraph's office.
Oh, he and Mrs. Margulis are still in the penthouse. You can use the elevator at the left wing of the building to get there.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
Was there? Yeah, I don't. Why is it? I didn't think it said that did that before, where it like told me what I was gonna say. There's like hammering going on or something up there, freaking in my house.
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back,
Thank
sir.
you. You're being very nice, and he is not being very nice. Okay, let's see. Subtitles on. Oh, okay, it's just volume. I don't know. Ah! On. I guess. Yeah. I might have to change that. Objective locators on, object highlight. So I didn't remember that it did that it tells you what like you're gonna say before you say it. I guess that's nice in some cases though. Like in some places, in Mass Effect and in in BioWare games in general, it would be nice to
Second attack in 6 months.
to be able
This
to
can't be
know what
just
you were
a
gonna say
coincidence.
first. At least have an indication more.
It's a complete misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. Yeah, I could see the hostage takers now. Don't take this the wrong way, but everybody up against the wall.
Up
I'm
against.
just saying, the only reason people are at the plant tonight is because we've been forced to work so much overtime ever since the first attacks.
Good point. No one was supposed to be there, so maybe it's just a break-in gone bad.
It's a good point, but I'm sure they would. Whoever broke in would be aware of that. Hello, am I in charge of you? Oh, hey.
Boss?
Hey!
You're back. The new look suits you.
Thanks.
Guess you'll be hanging around the tech boys a little more now, huh?
Ha 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 ha.
Man, I didn't believe it when they said you were coming back, boss. Not the way you were busted up.
So how long have I been here? For people to be like, oh hey.
This memorial.
What do you
Really?
mean? The least we can do is remind everyone of the sacrifices our scientists made for this company, for the world.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the reminding part that bothers me. I've been in therapy for months trying to forget that night. Seeing the bodies coming out all
That's the
burned
girl
up
we
like
were in
that.
love with.
I wasn't there.
And that was
but I
that guy
heard.
with the chassis.
Megan, Eric,
And those two talked. Oh
Vasily,
yeah, I remember all of those ones.
the whole team gone
Yeah.
in one awful flash. How could this have happened?
The how was not important anymore.
I haven't seen this.
Show those terrorists that they can't stop us from finishing the job.
Where does it start? They shall not grow old as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. In our hearts and in our minds, their dedication to science will always be remembered. To us, they have found immortality. I'm sure they would appreciate actually being alive. But it's a nice sentiment.
I know, but Jensen, isn't it a bit early to toss him back into the trenches?
I hear he's almost fully recovered.
His body accepted augmentations with remarkable ease, but that doesn't mean his mind did. We all know what happened when he was with
Yeah,
SWAT.
no, I don't.
Mexican Town Massacre wasn't his fault.
What?
Then why was he kicked off the force? I'm
Politics.
just saying he's too much of a
Always
risk.
politics. Oh, look, it's cleaning equipment and like a cleaner bottle. I don't know. I just feel like for some reason this game is like chock full of like. Can I use it? Oh, it's a
I think
bathroom.
it was too much of a risk. I mean, it's a miracle he didn't die in that
Is this the
outbreak.
girls' bathroom?
Looks fine to me.
Oh my gosh, it is! It is!
Plans, the tracking system, and whatever else David put inside him.
Ah.
It was unnecessary. The body can only take so much when it's on life support.
But obviously, David felt that after the attacks, it was important to have security. Is someone there?
I didn't realize it was the girls' bathroom. I have to go talk to what's his name. The stairs are. I remember kind of okay. I remember having difficulties. Some difficulties navigating. Cause I mean, honestly, everything kind of looks the same. Nothing really looks different. Like, you know, it's all metallic and orange. He's on this side. Can I get in? Security rating. I can't get in. Jerry Mayer.
Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away? Doesn't he remember the last attack?
I should probably keep going. Hey, my eyes are freaking out, man.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
I probably
Yeah,
could. Have
nice
you
to
seen
see
my
you too,
shoulders?
Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might be.
Oh, ow, my controller.
Your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused.
Oh, cool.
Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
We just have the best
I
relationship.
know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Oh, please.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
No way.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted
But
somebody
what if
in-house.
that was a private security company that attacked
And so
us?
did Dr. Reed.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like trusting big name companies would be a bad idea. I think it's a better idea of what Seraph did. No, we're in a confrontational
I
mood
suggest
today.
you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were.
Oh, shut up.
And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican Town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis.
Picus.
They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did
I
have
think
Sarif's
Pritchard
ear.
just really did like
Sarif's
Megan.
ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
He
Oh, and
keeps,
by
like,
the way,
grimacing at
Jensen,
me.
I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
Where are you, Adam? You don't have time to mess around. Get to the helipad,
didn't mean
or
to,
something
okay?
seriously bad is gonna happen.
I know, you're gonna get so mad at me. Ebook. The nature of Oh, I got an update. I'm a scholar. Oh, maybe it's keeping track of other stuff I've read too, though. From you, Darrow. Term neuroplasticity literally means the flexibility of the brain to reorganize itself based on the result of experience. 2 decades ago, the consensus among cognitive neuroscientists like yourselves was that the lower brain and neocortical areas were unable to be changed after development, whereas structures such as memory could be actively altered in areas related to formation of recall. Okay, that makes sense. I studied a little bit of neuroplasticity actually in philosophy classes, just slightly. In a series of cleverly designed experiments, Michael Merzenich proved that somatosensory. Oh, okay, yeah. So your sense of your body and where it's at, and auditory sensations, touch and hearing respectively, can in fact be modified through practice. So, yeah. So these sensations can be modified through practice. This process of long-term potentiation was further explored in a series of studies in the mid-90s at Southern Illinois University. Studies which clearly showed how memories could be enhanced by manipulating neuroplasticity. I think it's also it increases like your ability to be intelligent, like how flexible like your brain is and stuff. I mean, that's kind of pretty much what it is. Indeed, with the precise timing available to us in today's computers, we can clearly see that enhancement in learning can be applied for areas of the motor cortex, auditory cortex, somatosensory cortex, and hippocampus. Manipulation of neuroplasticity makes it clear that we as a species have been blessed with a brain that has unparalleled flexibility to incorporate neuroprosthetic augmentations. This is why I like this game, is because it's like there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. And it's like legit. Like a lot of it's like legit science and stuff. It's awesome. Picked up an energy bar. Thanks for the update. My brain gives me updates. Yeah, he's a biker. It looks like a 3D printed bike, though. Another AUG. Is that a phone? It's a phone. Some of this, some of this I didn't notice the first time. Like that, the thing with the girls' bathroom, that didn't happen the first time. Whoopsie daisy. I feel like there was something else I could pick up in here, though. Maybe it was just those. Okay. Is it down here? I guess I'll get going. If this is a big deal, it probably really doesn't matter timing-wise, really, but the game will wait for me, but still.
All the contracts we lost because of the last and the Washington
Ah.
Factory workers have been taken hostage,
Newspaper.
and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need
Florida Governor Philip Riley Meade. Oh! Used strong language today, urging Congress to reconvene committee hearings on human augmentation. Was they? Oh no, Meade and Reed. Okay, I was like, were they related? Indeed, is it intended as a means to examine the ethical and legal ramifications of human enhancement technology? The hearings were suspended 6 months ago after terrorist attack on Safe Industries. Among those killed in the attack was Dr. Megan Reed, one of the world's leading experts in the field. Hinting at a high-level cover-up, Meade said, "I cannot believe one scientist's death has put an end to such an important debate. It seems a little convenient the attack happened right before Dr. Reed was set to present her research." Speaking of the Speaker of the House, Skip Riley, is to respond to Governor Meade's comments. So I just think it's interesting that, everybody assumes she's dead. And, like, I mean, I don't know if she is or not, but I highly doubt that she is, because she didn't, like, we didn't see her. Like, if she was gonna die and if her death was gonna be, like, a character building experience for our character, for Adam Jensen, then she would have been killed in front of us. The guy was, like, throwing me through glass plate, and all he did was backhand her, and they were carrying somebody. Like, the other person behind them, they were carrying somebody. They wouldn't carry dead bodies. They left a lot of dead bodies out. I think they were trying to steal her away. So I think she's alive. So that's why I'm not gonna be like, oh no. Oh, so this is the Picus, right? So this is the news thing. Liberty and Mind and Body Limbs clinics in Chicago and Denver were ransacked yesterday by pro-human radicals intent on showing their support for the Humanity Front movement. Humanity Front, publicly opposed to the use of human enhancement technologies, has denounced the act as unacceptable. What? Oh, I can talk to you. Okay. There was, I don't know if I missed it or not, but there was a newspaper that like talked about like how oh, okay, doors open separate. How oh, so I don't have to go to his office then? I just go to the helipad. Like Detroit was like the city of like the auto city, and it's making a comeback or whatever through David Seraph.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Reassure.
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's
okay.
tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first.
Why?
You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
Oh, snap. I am attracted. Oh, hey, boss. Awkward. Oh, there's too much testosterone. Too much That girl's like, oh my gosh. Way too much primal male testosterone back there battling for like prominence. Alright, I'll probably have to call it after this really quick. Gonna have one of those extra long first episodes, so that's good. It gets things established and everything. At least we didn't have to go through a character creation screen, am I right? Then we will pick up momentarily, I suppose. No, I'm really excited for this game. I really liked what I played of it so far, like in the past and stuff.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof.
My coat's gone.
I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone.
I am a professional.
So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say.
Oh, crap.
The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
Okay, sorry. That beeping sound was the sound of my computer saying, I'm about to die in 5 seconds. So the other sounds you're probably gonna hear are me frantically running down and finding my freaking cable. Okay. I think every time I've started this, I've gone the non-lethal
I'm not looking
route.
to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends.
Oh, sure thing.
You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
I like how they set this up. Like, the guy gives you like a rundown of like what the area is gonna be like, and he's like, and then anybody who's had an experience with like, you know, with a distance or a short range, they'll know what they prefer, you know, like, they're like, oh, so there's a lot of, you know, close up stuff. It'll be hard for the long distance like sniper types, or, you know, if you're good at that, do it. If not, I like that they kind of give you a visual of the area. But every time I've played, first time I tried the short range, and then when I tried the long distance weapon. In general, though, I have a hard time with long distance because everybody's spread out, but they kind of keep an eye on each other as far as I can tell. So if I shoot one down, it alerts the others. So I'm gonna go with short range because then I can.
The closer the better, I think. That way I'll be sure they stay down.
If I need to.
You got it. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got them running comms.
Terrific.
Terrific.
Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Left, I think.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Sure thing. From 6 months of shore leave. Actually, I don't know if that's what you call it. Alright, so I am going to call this one here. Thank you all for joining me. Let me know what you think if you want in the comments below. I don't know when I'll be posting this. Because I'm already posting Mass Effect 1 and Dragon Age Inquisition. But I was really wanting to play this. It's been in the back of my mind for the last month or so. And one of my favorite games. And I'd like to actually finish it. Or get farther than I ever did. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.